Nah, just let me play my guitar on the corner. Just put a hat on the ground. Just a little ambiance.
Normally we have an in-house band, but honestly, I'm down for that. Go ahead. I would love to have some. I'd love to have some companion
All right, thank you.
guitar
This
music.
is just be a little something in the background.
Yeah, just fit it to the story, and we'll be happy. Yeah,
For sure.
I
For
love
sure.
it. Thank you so much, Raymond. And you said you're from Arunde?
It's a little while from here.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, well, hello, friends, and welcome back to the Tavern of Tomes. My name is RK Fox. I'm your tavern keeper, and I am joined today by my fellow storytellers, Kent Aldrich, Samuel Bowen, Christian Majewski, the one and only Rachel, and Alex Oak. And together we're going to weave a world of myth and legend. The walls of my tavern are lined with leather-bound books filled with blank pages. Once a week here at the tavern, we open a tome at dusk and fill its pages with stories. The world outside is dark and scary. It has its beauties, but they're hard to see at night. So for the time being, let's leave this world and go adventure, shall we? And in our last adventure, our party woke up the following morning, the day after they lost Lorenzo. Lorenzo, abandoned on an island, having barely constructed a shelter for himself, attempted to light signal fires near the beach, only to find that for some reason every single side of the island was windy. AKA he rolled a nat 1?
It was a nat 1, yeah.
It was a nat 1.
I think a 0, actually.
Oh yeah, because your wisdom.
My wisdom is -1.
Oh my gosh.
So he rolled a total of 0.
My favorite total.
Rolled a total of 0. Could not find a way to find food or shelter or a way to keep himself warm. And so had to expend one of his uses of wild shape just to turn into a wolf, just to do some hunting. Barely getting enough food to survive for the day. We as the audience, although Lorenzo does not have the ability to recognize it himself, we as the audience see Lorenzo slipping into giving himself over to just undirected frustration and anger because, to quote the player who created him, it's easier for him to feel than the hope and joy that possibly finding a solution to this mysterious magic which has tied his soul in knots, that joy is actually that hope is a harder emotion than just the frustration which he is so naturally prone to lean into. Back on the ship, the rest of the party encountered a blockade of Grim Predation. We call them blood hunters. They are members of the Order of Vasham Klinga. And Grim Predation specifically being those practicing astral wardens who were informed by the Order of the Vasham Klinga, the Ghost Slayers in Omersel, of 2 fugitives who have fled to Lifo. One Veil and one Strella, who were hidden below decks in the cargo hold. The ship was boarded. The Vasham Klinga stepped on, spoke with the captain, showing him pictures of Veil and Strella. And while the captain has not said anything yet, his face just barely betrays that he does recognize the faces of Veil and Strella. And so, we now are not in combat yet, but magic has been cast and recognized. And so swords have been drawn. And immediately, as we dive back in, Lucian, the one blood hunter that had pointed his sword at you, walks over to you and begins to force you to the front, up with the captain.
I am, he's not forcing me. I'm just walking with him.
Okay, he's grabbing you by the shoulder and pulling you.
Okay, yeah, I step forward and I'm like, oh.
The one who has his blade underneath the captain's throat, the captain is just holding his chin up still. Looks down at the, he was a Goliath, and so he is looking down at this relatively like average human height. Says, "There is no need for swords." That's completely not a Spanish accent. That is Russian. Says in Jones, "There's no need for swords. We can talk this out."
Also in Jones, I will reply, I agree with the captain. I don't think there's any need for this.
The captain will say, "What?
How much? Obviously, we can't hear voices, but how much commotion noise can we hear from where we are?"
Not a ton. Nothing big has happened yet.
Gotcha.
The captain says, "While I have seen these two, I do not know them, and they are not on my ship. I am going to say I need another deception check from the captain. Either Sam or Christian, you may make this roll. He has advantage because the last spell that was cast was Silvery Barbs. And
I'll do it.
the insight
Okay.
check they are making. Yeah, go ahead. Remember, this is a plus 12.
Yeah. Okay. Plus 12.
Yep.
That's a 30, my guy.
Okay. Okay. These guys have a plus 6 to the insight. They need a nat 20. And that's a 13.
There we go.
Okay. So that is conveyed, communicated, and believed. Immediately, the first question is, if you do not know, if you have not seen them, if they're not on your ship, why? And then the second one pushes you forward, Lucian. Why did he cast a spell to prevent me from seeing through your deception? Lucian, is there anything you would like to say in this moment? Or no? You can keep quiet if you like.
I will. All I'm going to say is, I saw these two. I helped them. I saw you cornering my captain. Oh wait, no, I'm talking to Jean's. I saw you cornering my captain, and I didn't like that. I apologize.
When you say these two, are you referring to Strella and Veil, or are you referring to the guys?
I'm referring to Strella and Veil.
Okay, so you are communicating that you helped...
I recognize them as well, and
Okay.
that I maybe helped with.
Are you meaning to
I've
say
seen.
you have seen them, you helped them in the past, is what you're meaning to communicate?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead, make a persuasion check for me, because
That's
you have not lied.
Yep, that is what I'm very much avoiding right now. God. As a 14.
Okay.
14 total. Okay.
14 total.
I'm going to make another roll.
I rolled a 6. I have a +4 to persuasion. I rolled a 4 on the D4.
Okay. I'm going to make another roll here because this is a lot of like every single thing that's said is a new element of it being added.
Yep.
That is a 16. Luckily, you did not lie. And so they look at you, say, when did you see them? Where did you help them?
I saw them back in Aleno. And I helped them on a ship. I don't know where the ship was headed.
Oh, that's a really good lie. 'Cause
No,
that's
it's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
That's kind of like it isn't.
Man. Okay. Go ahead. Give me another persuasion check.
Come on, dice.
Come on.
Okay, that's an 8-1. That's a 13.
How is it worse?
Because the D4 was worse.
Okay. They rolled higher. You did tell the truth. And really the only thing they're trying to figure out right now is if you're telling the truth. So, okay. With a 13 versus their 19. You haven't lied. And so I think they ask you, what was this ship called?
I don't remember.
Okay. Lucian, what is the name of the ship you are on currently?
The Tides of something sleeping. I don't know.
Okay.
Tights unending? No,
Okay.
myth unending.
This was going to be my test, because if you genuinely couldn't remember the name of the ship, I'm going to let you use this as a persuasion check instead of a deception check.
Okay, come on,
It's never
Christian.
been more useful.
If you had been able to tell me the name of the ship, I was going to be deception check, but this is a persuasion check.
Finally, a 25.
Goodness.
And that is a natural 3 on their part.
Finally.
After a very intense exchange here.
I think at the end of that, I will say I do not remember. As a member of the Scion's court, it is my duty to help people.
Okay.
Just peppering that in there.
Okay. I think they respond. Then as a member of the Scion's court, you know that it is also your responsibility to aid foreign dignitaries who are here on behalf of and at the grace of His Majesty the Scion. If you do not know anything, we need you to know everything you know. And if there is nothing more you know.
I did not know they were fugitives at the time. They asked for help. I simply wanted to help. I did not know at the time that they were fugitives.
All right. They...
And do not invoke the name of the Scion. May he live long and peacefully against me. I owe much to him, and I take my duty to him very, very seriously.
They take their palms and open their hex lights. Do you have one of these?
I am not a... again, I'm talking agents. I am not a fan of these new technologies. And for most of my life, I couldn't afford them.
We have a technician on board. If you are willing, we would like you to get one so that you will be able to communicate with us. If you are unwilling, we will leave you with a sending stone. And should you see them again, or should you see the ship again, we will need you to communicate to us.
I will take the sending stone. I do not want a hexlet.
Okay. They hand you a sending stone. They say, this will reach out to our entire order, communicating any information that you convey through it. If you see them, we need you to communicate all information regarding their whereabouts, who they are with, what they are doing to us.
I will just nod and give them a salute. Whether it's like a myth unending thing, or because I believe I've been to like their capital city.
Yeah, you would have been to Belbiard.
Yeah, I believe I was in Belbiard, so I would have picked up some of the customs or something like that. I give them something familiar to them.
Which also is not, I guess it's not the capital anymore. The capital is not Marimal.
I meant like the capital of the company, not necessarily the capital of the continent.
Yeah, so Marimal. Well, the capital moves with whoever holds the crown.
Oh, yeah. And the crown is now with somebody else, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's with Myth Unending.
Okay, so it is with them.
Yeah, they're the inventors of the Hexline.
This is Grim Predation, though, Christian, not Myth Unending.
Oh, okay, never mind. Cool. Yeah,
You-
I just give them something familiar to like their culture and where they're from.
Yeah, you actually, so your ambassadorship was largely in Draginzu, the home of Grim Predation.
Oh, interesting. Cool.
Yeah, so for the most part, you are already very familiar with their culture. They look at you and say, should you encounter any of us again, we will not take it lightly if you cast spells on us in the future.
I don't always have the best ability to... I've only recently learned how to control this. I apologize.
Forgiven.
And-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say they turn to leave.
As soon as they're off the ship, I take the sending stone, and I don't throw it away, but I, like, bury it in a corner on the ship. And I'm like, I don't want this thing listening to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going full redneck. I don't want none of this technology.
Okay.
Was it in like glass of water? That's it aside.
They set off. You guys anchors away and begin sailing the rest of the way out. Past that initial blockade, you make it to the actual Cyanarchy checkpoint. You are now a couple miles away from the Grim Predation checkpoint. Veil, Strella, you two are retrieved from the cargo hold.
Before they get retrieved, can I talk to the captain real quickly?
Yes, absolutely.
Captain. Actually, and then I'm going to switch to Jean's.
Okay.
Not Jean's.
Deep speech is his preferred language.
Deep speech. Yeah. Would you mind if I went and retrieved our two companions from the cargo hold?
Absolutely.
I have a few questions I need to ask them.
Be my guest.
Okay. And so I'm gonna go down.
Would you
grab a
get
barrel.
Wim and...
Wim was on his way to get them anyways.
Okay, great. Cool.
Okay, yeah.
He wasn't thinking, oh, maybe there was someone in charge that was supposed to get them. He was like, I need answers.
Yeah, I'm
What was
gonna pick Wim up on the way. I'm gonna grab a barrel and a little crate for Wim. I'm gonna set them down in front of like the cargo hold. And I'm gonna I don't remember if it's like in the ground or if it's like in the wall, but I'm basically
It's in the
gonna
ground.
stomp on it I'm gonna stomp on it, not letting them out, and I'm gonna go, "Can you guys hear me?"
Can we hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
And I'm gonna sit down on the barrel, and I'm gonna go, "Before I let you out of here, I just put my neck on the line for you. My entire career, the life of my mother, and the life of this entire ship. So I need some answers to some questions before I let you out of here. Or before I turn you over to Grim Predation."
Can I just say I don't do well in small, dark spaces, so if you really want answers, I'm gonna need to
Well
get
then
out of here.
answer quickly.
You go first. You're the easier of the two.
Listen,
Great.
I like the two of you. That's why I...
Oh, shut
up and
let us talk. We want out.
I am simply setting the expectations for this conversation. And by talking, no. Only making it longer.
Cool, easy.
Strella, what are you being looked for?
Because I could do magic. I don't. That's all I know. It
Can I insight
showed
that?
up.
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
As a dirty 20. Naughty 20.
Deception or persuasion, Stra, you know the drill.
Yeah, I just rolled as a natural 20 and then a 4 on my dice. Or my guidance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so you rolled the maximum roll on both dice?
Yes, I did.
Okay. What does he does he believe what you've said?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. You believe it
Okay.
to be truthful.
I believe there's many people in Arzel that do magic. Why are you special?
Remind me the conditions that there's a I know there's a reason.
That
Like her specific type of magic is not liked. I'm totally blanking on it though.
it's the source. She is
Thank you.
believed she's yeah, they she is an unidentifiable source and is therefore well, I won't spoil, but you remember what she was accused of.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I never had magic my whole life. And then one day showed up. I started getting trained. The sorcerer who was training me got really weird one day and trying to help me out, said he couldn't do it. Next thing I know, these stupid ghost slayers are coming after me and saying that I'm not legit or whatever. So, I don't know. I got strung up, was gonna be burned alive, and Veil here helped me out, and we escaped. So,
Okay. Now that brings us to Veil. What? First off, what are you?
I'm human.
No. Try again.
I would like to roll a deception check on that, or a check
Okay.
on that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I roll 2? I already know, I think, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check.
I rolled a
Christian?
32 on insight.
He knows I'm lying.
Well, actually, you're not technically lying.
Yes, I am.
No, you're biologically human.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, whatever you're inhabiting
you-
is the human.
You are biologically
Yeah,
human.
right.
You are biologically human. You have traits that are
Yeah.
that operate fundamentally differently, but you
Yeah.
are.
It's like yeah. No, you're right. I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So I'm not lying.
It is
It's
accurate
not the
to
whole
say.
truth.
Yes, it is accurate to say you are human. It is not the entire truth to say that you are human, and that is what you clock.
So it's not a deception. It was persuasion.
Yeah.
I doubt
What was
persuaded.
your total, Vale?
It was 19.
Straya, what did you roll?
I rolled a 19.
Okay, yeah, so you would beat that as well. So you know that he is he is telling the truth when he says that he is human, but it is not entirely true.
Okay, give me the full truth.
There's something else mixed in there. Long time ago, ancient ancestor. I'm a little bit different.
Okay, I will take that. So, what did you do?
I killed a guy who was doing bad stuff.
What was he doing?
Smuggling, probably necromancy, a few other things. Bad
Why'd you
stuff
kill him?
because nobody else was doing anything about it. Some unintended consequences happened, and I ended up being hunted by the Ghost Slayers. Also ended up on a fire, somewhat intentionally. I kind of wanted to kill the guy who was hunting me. And ended up next to Strella, broke out, dealt with the guy who admittedly was a rather high-ranking Ghost Slayer official.
You did not kill the priest, though.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't kill him. Didn't I like scar him or something?
In the process, yes, you did injure him, but he is still alive.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't get the guy, but he was a high-ranking official, and was already in trouble, and then not happy with me.
And you know we're telling the truth because I know you saw the guys in that group dream that everybody pretends like we didn't have.
I was just about to ask, were those the people that are chasing you?
Yes. Well, he's one of the leaders, but the entire organization, basically the entire continent, is chasing us.
So what is your purpose in Leafall?
To get away from them.
Are you looking for something here?
No, literally.
Because they will chase you to the corners of the earth. Especially if Grim Predation is involved in it.
This is true, but
So what's your purpose?
I'd rather be running from them, not on their home turf. And my home turf, but still. They have informants everywhere there, at least here there are less. They have all sorts of, just because it's their home, they're more powerful there. Here they have to go through political channels and things like that. I would prefer to not be there right now.
I will nudge Wim with my hand and be like, you got any questions?
This whole time, he's just been just sitting, kind of staring where he imagines they would be under the floor. He's like, no.
Okay.
No questions.
I am going to move whatever is on top of the thing. I'm going to open it.
Cool. Open it.
Before they come out, I am going to say, I am now bonded to you in your crime. Because the moment anything comes out that I knew, I'm losing my job. I'm losing all of my payment. I'm probably losing my head as well.
Hey, we can go to the gallows together. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, I'll call my mom. She will join us too.
No. He's great in a pinch when you're in the gallows. So, you know.
I will help you. But no more secrets.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inciting that.
Go ahead and roll an insight check. Both of you rolled deception or persuasion. We all know which one it is.
Yeah, it's persuasion, obviously.
Yeah.
Duh.
What else would it be?
So what'd you guys get?
30, 20?
19. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, 19.
What'd you roll, Christian?
I rolled a dirty 20 as well.
Okay, so you can see that both of
Where
them...
were these rolls when we actually needed them?
I know,
I don't know.
Right now.
I don't know. So what am I? Because you guys were very dodgy.
Yeah. I mean, I think what you get is that they both still have secrets.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Seeing that he's suspicious, I'll be like, yeah, you're right. No more secrets.
Stray, you can come out.
gonna just come out. Just yeah.
And I'm just gonna close it again.
I'm totally contesting this.
Yeah, it's contested strength checks. We'll make this athletics.
That is a dirty 20.
25. Out of my way.
Okay, yeah. I figured that I'm not like actually trying. I let you out, but I'm like I have a sending stone to them. I am
said no
trusting
more.
you, and I'm asking you to trust me as well.
I told you everything that was pertinent to this situation.
Same.
Veil, I am liking you less and less by the minute.
That's why they're hunting me. I tend to have that effect on people.
You haven't had that effect up until now. Strella, I still like you.
Oh, thanks.
I know
I
few
have that
people-
effect on people too. Most times they think it's a bit annoying, but I don't know, just because
you have a certain charm to you.
Oh, thanks.
I know some people who can give you shelter, and they will probably not find you there. Not even think of looking for you there. Now I sent them on a wild goose chase. But they will come back asking more questions.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. It is what I do. But like I said, I put a lot on the line for you. And I expect the same from you.
Of course.
We're in
what
this
I
together
can.
now.
Friends?
Friends.
Yeah. Whim?
This whole time, Wim hasn't said a word. He's just fuming. Like, you haven't really seen Wim have much of an emotional reaction to anything, but this is clearly bothering him.
Mm.
He's gonna like flash smile at you.
You're
Friends, right?
obviously thinking a lot. Tell us.
You see his eyes change color from their typical kind of almost gold color to now a deep purple.
Purple?
Great band.
And he just kind of shrugs.
No. We're all saying things here. Come on. You're just as liable as I am. I'm not going to throw you into the mix, but we have to all do these together, or none of us are getting out of this alive.
See, I thought that we were trying to save people, but now we're saving people who might have harmed other people.
Bad people. And not Strella.
Objectively bad people.
Veil, I'm still 50-50 on. But
Not
Strella
gonna
likes
lie,
him.
I kind of forgot. I maybe hurt somebody on accident. Since we're telling the truth, it totally was on accident, though.
Listen, I pushed my brother into a ditch once. It happens.
Did he die though from that? Because it was again total accident. Didn't mean to. I'm trying to be honest.
I'm
I'm really
really
sorry.
I
I
may
just
have
got
hurt
caught up-
somebody. Did they die though?
At you saying that you accidentally killed someone with your magic, Lucian just kind of tenses up for a second. And just goes, the world is a small place.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't. But my brother does.
I knew
But
it.
your mother, she has kind eyes.
My mother?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, do you know that? You know
I've
my
seen
mom?
many things. No, I
Straya?
don't know her personally.
Straya, go ahead and give me a a history check with disadvantage. You're just trying to beat a DC 10, though.
Okay. Well, I rolled 2. I don't think I have any modifiers. History?
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
Just so surprised.
It's still an 8. I don't know why I gave myself a +4 in history, but here we are.
What
or
was
how?
what was the D4 that you gave her in, Christian?
Wisdom.
Okay. So not
Yeah.
history. Yeah.
So yeah, it's too low.
There's something itching at the back of your brain, but you don't know what it was.
Okay. I'm gonna go through my mind. Have I ever heard? Because this is just the path my mom would take. Have I ever heard the name Lucian before from my mom or like from? Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, you
Your
also
mother has
know,
Sorry, go ahead.
You also know Lucian, for his age, would have been a child the last time your mom was in LeFo. By a long shot. Like, would have been maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just say that we have many things in common, and I don't think from what I've seen, your mother would have raised the murderer.
Oh no, she didn't. Totally. Yeah.
So,
I think at this point in the conversation, you can start seeing what looks like it almost looks like mascara is running down his face, but it's just sort of grooves almost in his skin, just starting to leak down his face. And he just all of a sudden switches voices and just sort of says, I don't think this is a place for Wim. And he just kind of peels off what looks like a mask that was kind of deeply so well attached that you thought it was his face.
mm-hmm.
And he just kind of takes it and just kind of throws it away.
And what do we see underneath?
So who are we speaking to now?
Well, you could say it's the same person, just a different face.
I get that much from the fact that you just peeled your face off, yes.
Does the face
It
look
was
the
a
same?
mask. It looks older, a little bit thinner. A little more gaunt, I think, is the imagery. And his hair kind of, again, goes from that sort of blonde to a deep black.
The edge in this party, it's strong.
Professionally trained.
What is happening?
Okay, I think we need another round of drinks.
That actually sounds nice.
Oh, I like this new meme.
It's different. As everybody is filing out, Veil will put a hand on Lucian's shoulder and look at him and say, "Listen, Dream Man."
As soon as he feels your hand on his shoulder, he's gonna shrug it off and turn around and stare you gently up in the eye.
Listen, Dream Man. There are things you don't dare to dream. There are things that I don't dare to dream, so I'm definitely not speaking about them or telling you about them. I told you everything you need to know.
I think Kent just died.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the. Yeah, I told you everything you need to know.
I'm going to take a step forward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe. And all of your behavior, even just talking to me right now, proves that I shouldn't believe you. If it were just you right now, I'd be very inclined to give you up. But I believe in good, and I've seen you in your dreams. And I think that there's something you're not telling me.
Yes,
But that is-
it doesn't have anything to do with this.
I don't care whether it has anything to do with this. Listen, Vale. If it were up to me, if it weren't for Stray, I probably would have given you up already. Or at least would have been very close to it. I think that there is good in you, and I believe your story. But there are things that you are not telling me, and I don't like that.
I'm sorry. I don't need to be an open book to you to tell you the truth about this situation.
Yes, you do. Because there's more things that are going to pertain to this situation, and they eventually will have to come out. The sooner the better, but that's fine. Keep your secrets.
Like
I don't
you have
care.
yours.
I don't have secrets. My life is rather boring.
Uh-huh.
I've seen you in your dreams. And so far, I've not seen anything concerning. But I have my eye on you. And I want you to know that.
Somebody has
And don't-
trust issues.
Yes, I do. Major trust issues. Especially for people who might turn my entire life around. Everything that I've worked all these years to achieve. I am putting a lot on the line for you, and I do not see you appreciating that even one bit.
Appreciating it? Are you kidding me? Thank you. Like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah, you owe him one. And then drinks. Or
Yes, let's go drink. And I'm gonna just linger for a second, holding your eyes, and then turn around and leave.
As you guys head off to go grab drinks, we're gonna pop over to Lorenzo. Lorenzo, you are sitting. Do you think? How long do you stay in your wolf form?
I mean, long enough. I think that at some point he would try to like make another fire. Probably wouldn't work again.
I think. I mean, unless you want it to not work, carrying your 17 from your last survival check, I would let you succeed.
Okay. Okay, so he'll probably try to build another fire and honestly just maybe stay and then go back into a wolf form and just kind of stay wild shaped. Is there a time limit on my wild shape?
I believe the time limit, because I know there is one. Let me check your wild shape. Number of hours equal to half your Primos level, so you can stay in it for an hour.
Okay, cool. So I would have stayed in it for as long as I can. And just
Yeah.
sit.
I think while you're in your wolf form, you see. Just give me a perception check.
Do I get bonuses because of my wild shape?
No. No, your wild, unless you like bestial deviated the keen senses in.
Yeah, no. I get an 8.
Okay. You don't notice until probably after it's been like 10 minutes or so. Just sitting up. I think you've built yourself a fire. You're next to like a little naturally occurring like pond that's being fed by like a trickling crook or not crook creek of some kind. And you're sort of watching the creek, and it's not until after about 10 minutes or so that she's been there. You glance up and notice just sort of sitting on a rock up to your right. Scrimpy's just been sitting there with her staff watching you.
Yeah. Just kind of notice her. I'm just like, well, enjoying the view.
Yes, I quite enjoy. I love my island. Or at least this island. I like this one. I like the other ones.
It was... never mind. He just kind of sits there and he's does not want to talk to this person, and is not hiding that fact.
You know, if you want food, I have food. If you want shelter, I have shelter.
I am doing fine on my own. I don't think I'm going to be here for much longer.
All right. Well, if you want a warmer place to be, you are welcome. And she turns around. But you see her pug, because you're still in your wolf form, I imagine.
Probably not, if it's only an hour.
Yeah, okay. You said you did it again, though.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And you, for clarification, you can speak in your wolf form.
Yeah.
Her little pug thing sort of scampers up next to you while she walks away.
And growl at it. like a little wolf growl.
Yeah.
With a paw just...
And you, like, you're batting it on the nose?
No, I'm like trying to shoo it away.
Oh, it just sort of like sees that motion and like starts to play with you. Like it's like it thinks you're trying to begin a game.
He walks over to his little hole in the ground shelter thing he made and just sits in it.
It runs around. Looks down into your shoulder.
What is your deal, you little... What is your problem? Huh?
It just cocks its head at you.
Go, she went that way. What kind of animal are you? What kind of dog are you? Go.
Go ahead and give me, I think, intimidation.
Okay.
I think is the most accurate skill for what you're doing here.
Yeah. That's a 13.
Okay. I think you just see the you know how like pugs can frown?
Yeah.
You see it frown and like sort of just tuck its head down. And it begins to like whimper.
He's just gonna like... He's going to walk up, bite it by like the scruff of the neck.
Yeah.
Walk it over maybe 30 feet that way, plop it down, and walk back to where he set up camp.
I think you hear it just whimper louder.
Oh my gosh, Alex, you're heartless.
Yes.
I think it after, if you don't do anything to it for like 5 minutes, it'll press itself up with its front paw and just begin to slowly walk its way back and like glance over its shoulder back at you.
I'll let it walk away.
It walks away.
Yeah. He's just... Yeah. At that point, I'm just kind of sitting at the campsite and just kind of frustrated and bothered, and like being like, gosh, I just can't believe this person and all this kind of stuff. And I think he will eventually... It will start to... He's kind of, at this point, he's kind of set up. He doesn't have anything he needs to be doing to make sure he can survive or anything.
Yeah.
And so after sitting there for like a while, he's going to start thinking about the dream and just kind of like trying to remember like what it felt like, and kind of daydreaming again, like the weirdness of trying to remember a dream you had. And he's just kind of sitting in that. And I would say probably for the first time while he's been there, he's just kind of like letting himself remember what the dream is and think about the words that were
Go ahead and give me a. I'm going to call this a charisma perception check.
Okay. Charisma perception check. That's going to be a 18.
Okay. With an 18, as you are, I imagine, closing your eyes and sort of daydreaming, you begin to hear the rustling of the wind, begin to hear the grasses on the island, the creaking of the palm trees. You hear insects and other small animals. You begin to feel the breeze flow through your fur. And
at first, his reaction to this, it's very skeptical. It's like looking for, he's not just like, yeah, I think there's this like really harsh skepticism of everything that he's kind of feeling, but he is trying to engage with it.
Yeah.
But like, not exactly trusting of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you sit in that for a minute, and you remember the feeling of heather which grows in your footsteps. You remember the feeling of stars which know you by name. You remember the feeling of your dreams. And
then at that point, he just kind of like, he snaps himself out of it and just decides to get up and go hunting again.
Yep, and you leap off and go hunting. And with that, we're going to finish this episode of Tavern of Tomes. Does anybody have anything they want to plug before we finally finish this one?
Multi-Nerds Podcast, always and forever.
Woo! Multi-Nerds.
Flightless Birds. Check me out on YouTube.
Yeah.
So check out Moody ND, as well as if you go to, I'm in a band, so you can go to kin.officialband on Instagram. That's KYN.officialband. We've got a single out called 1027. You can check us out on Spotify, everywhere you can get music, I'm pretty sure. And hopefully by now we've got more music out. So.
Ooh.
Check me out at samuelbowen.substack.com. I write stuff. It's cool.
Yeah. And as always, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Tavern of Tomes, capital T in Tavern and Tomes. Thank you all for joining us. You're always welcome back at the tavern, and come back next week because this story is not over yet. We love you all. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.